An hour spent reading is one stolen from paradise. And you must be wondering why I'm talking about the habit of reading in an OET video. Hi everyone, I'm Richard Caroline, one of the expert OET trainers from IILT. So we all know that reading is one of the sub-tests for OET, and if you have the habit of reading, it can do wonders. So in this video, we are going to discuss about some things that you need to know when you're attending your OET Reading Sub-test. Let's get started. The first thing that you need to keep in mind while you're attending your OET Reading Sub-test is that what is the required score to get a B grade? Many people get a little bit confused there. You know, there would be slight variations in the grade boundaries in each test to allow minor differences in the difficulties of the items in a particular test. Therefore, the required score to get a B grade might vary a little bit. However, if we set a benchmark for the score to get a B grade, we can say it should be not less than 30. The reason being because when we look onto these test takers, and if you look at those who have got B grade, if we take an assessment, we can see that they have got a score which is not less than 30. So to be on the safer side, when you practice, it is always suggested that you get a score which is not less than 30. The second thing that you have to be careful while you're writing the OET reading subtest is spelling. Both the British and American spellings are accepted, so you do not have to worry about which is the correct spelling there. And to be on the safer side, it is always better if you can stick on to the answer from this text which is given itself, because then you will not make any mistake. If I have to give an example about British and American, because you might come across different medical terms or other words as well, which will be having different spellings, but the word will be the same. Say for example, anemia. In American English, we spell it as A-N-E-M-I-A, but whereas when it comes to the British English, we say A-N-A-E-M-I-A. So both these spellings are accepted. So you do not have to worry about using either American or British, but make sure that your spellings are correct. The third thing, please avoid abbreviations. Make sure that you do not write any short forms or any contradictions when you're writing the answer for the OET reading sub-test, unless and until the abbreviations are mentioned in the text. If it is written in a short form in the text, then no problem, but if it is not, then make sure that you do not write any abbreviations and you go for the complete answer there. The fourth point that you have to keep in mind, what if I don't know the answer, or what if I can't find the answer? The simple solution for that is skip it. Yes, it might sound a little absurd, but it is the best thing to do. Do not waste a lot of time for a particular answer that you do not know. And if you feel like you have to spend more than 30 seconds or 40 seconds on one particular question there, do not waste your time, especially for your part A, because there are 20 questions. So make sure that you do not waste a lot of time on a particular question for which you cannot find an answer. The fifth and last thing that you need to keep in mind is that do not rush with your answers. The reason why I'm telling you is this, because if you rush to an answer and you completed that one and you moved on to the next part, you will not get enough time to come back and recheck whether it was a right answer or not, especially for your part A, because you only have 15 minutes and you have to complete 20 questions there. And if you rush to the answer without having a proper analysis or getting the specific information from the text, that will lead to a complication because you cannot go back and check it, right? What if you can get the correct answer there? So if you spend a little time, not too much, but still if you spend your time effectively and if you try to find the answer there in a wise manner, you do not have to rush there. So you will not go wrong there. So next time onwards when you're doing it, be a little more wise and focused. Now the main question remains, what is an easy tip to crack the OET reading subtest? I would say build a habit of reading. It will definitely help you. I know that most of you will be a busy person because you might have to take care of your family, then work, and everything will be there. But still, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, make sure that you build a habit of reading, because when you have that, you do not have to spend a lot of time to understand the meaning of a context or a short text which is given there. So try to build a habit of reading. So hereafter, make sure that you build a habit of reading whenever you get a free time. So I'll see you guys next time with another video. Until then, take care. Stay tuned.
IILT, it's my cup of tea.